Welcome back in, builders. We're back with some more Kracken Unlimited. We had a pretty good war last time and cleared some stuff out for ourselves. Found out we have a very nice metal mine, definitely the best one that we have at the moment. Between episodes, I went in and I did a bit of cleanup on our city zone borders, so that should be a little bit better than it was. Ghostport does seem that it is going to be the area that we keep over here, so I'm going to go ahead and start investing here a little bit. First thing I want to build is the worker apartment. See if we can't get people to stick around here, and we're going to definitely want that. I also want a dirt road to the metal mine, and that's going to be in our near future. And you know what? I don't like this, but we'll just do... Never mind, we won't, because I can't afford it. I was going to say connect these roads just to help the supplies flow here a little bit. That's fine. We'll come back to it. In the capital, we finished the university and we are working on the solar panels. South Sea just finished their hospital, so we should see a increase in the civilization score here. Should start growing a little bit. In order for us to get upgrades, we need to get to 25,000 people, so a ways to go on that one. Over here, it looks like everything has been built. Level 2 barracks. I don't really want to raise their civ level here anymore, or it's going to cause our capital problems. Maybe we could start making use of this population, though. We're getting to the point now where I'm not producing enough industrial points. I think that is another thing. Yet another thing that needs to happen. Maybe when this energy comes through in the capital, maybe it's actually going to be for industry. We're on industry 2, we could be higher. Yeah, we'll think about that. In the south, we also have you. You just finished your worker apartments. I'm just going to chill on that and not fiddle until the workers are settled. Border with the spooters is building, is what it is. I have a little bit of a surround here starting on these slavers, and yeah, we're probably just going to declare on them. No reason not to. The 3rd Infantry, I'm really torn here. I kind of need to keep a unit over here. I'm just very concerned that we're going to have an enemy land on us. I think I'm going to have to. And then we will have the... What is your... The 1st, I guess, is going to end up being here. The 4th will carry on west, and the 2nd is my attack unit that will move in. So we're going to need a turn or two to get things settled. Do I need replenishments while I'm thinking about it? Yeah, see, we have replenishments that didn't make it to where they need to go. We need to give ourselves just a minute for our logistics to catch up. Another spot that would be good to pave at some point. Safety regulations. Simba, my man, you are killing me. Okay, would make a bunch of people very mad. Yeah, let's just reverse the decision. CEO asked for a subsidy. Sure, keep on our good side. A new organization. I do think I'm gonna grab one here. The question is, Air Force or Applied Science? Let's get the Air Force started.
We'll go.
I would really like planes, because planes will let me attack stupid things out in the water. And we do have the rockets, which is what I would like to equip them with. The CEO has an emergency. Wow, dude, really? I literally just gave you money and you immediately come back with this. Okay, well, saying no would make people very angry, so we'll go ahead and say help. Okay, new governor. Okay, now you, I want to fold into Ghostport, so it doesn't really matter who. I think it's a leadership role I need to make, so we'll put Walter in there. And we have 25 points left. If we target reserve pool, are either one of you worth keeping around? Cap 1 with 15 war. No. Dolores, you gotta go. You gotta go, Dolores. 0 retirement.
Order acknowledged.
Goodbye, Dolores. All right, and Heathcliff. Heathcliff, he's not great. What was your job? A militia chief? Oh, he is the militia chief. Okay. You're probably fine. You can lead a unit or something. Okay, I'm glad we got that weeded out a little bit better. We have 14 points left. If I'm gonna close that zone next turn, we're gonna need a lot of points, so I may just save what we have for the time being. We are almost out of ammo. Holy moly, I did not notice that. How's the... Okay, ammo. 100% production. Wow, I am really glad I noticed that. We're gonna probably have a shortage next turn if I don't make some ammo. And we're gonna need probably about 1,000. Alright, another thing that may need to be getting upgraded sooner rather than later. Get some more ammo factory capacity. Another thing that we might consider building is just a power plant. We have so much oil here, I'm not too concerned that we're gonna run out. So that wouldn't be the worst. I also just really like having that as kind of like quote unquote backup power. So just making sure I'm never running it at 100%. And if I need to go to 100%, we immediately upgrade it. So I can always turn on more power. Nothing worse than your power goes out and then your food stops and then you starve. So, you know, I'd like to avoid that if we can. Yeah, those stupid sea monsters know their time's coming. Okay, hopefully I can get this around here before these guys weasel their way out. I would love to do that. Then we could declare and just wipe a couple stacks out. We should be overtaking them a lot. Okay, the hollow gun 3s are done. Discovered charged Gauss weapons. Okay, beautiful. Operationalization of the order of battle complete. Motorized siege. Okay. A unit I do want, and we probably will build when we have to fight an actual major again. Mechanized MG. Okay, that's fine. Admin to 8. Sandline Rangers, Treasure Hoard. Okay. Kind of whatever on a lot of those. Okay, a policy speech. We've been failing a lot of these lately. What is our word score? We're shifty. Yeah, because we've been failing those like crazy. Can we get one that we can actually do? All right, we'll try to get sight on more things. New director for Air Force. Well, it's not going to be Heathcliff. I can tell you that. Before I do that. Over here, village, you. We would like to zone merge. And we want you to go into Ghostport. Source and target zone are same non-national culture. 1% on revolt instead of merger. Okay, do it. Okay, and that cleans that up for me. I think I've got to bring these guys back. I'm just too leery that something else is gonna land near the capital. I want some actual like troops over there. All right, these guys, come on up. Okay, you move out so I can see you easily. Okay, and okay, are we going for it? I think the answer is probably yes. I think we're gonna go for a pinch here. Well, my tank's not really in position properly. All right, we'll hold off. We'll get some more positioning done. All right, is there somebody here? There is not. Okay. Tighter and tighter. All right, just be patient. Just be patient. We're not at war yet. It's fine. Oh, wait a second. That's the, look at that. The other major regime just landed again. This is exactly what I was warning about. Dang it. Okay, and we don't have the troops to raise something at the moment. They're just gonna keep doing this to me too. And these guys are coming from up here, I'm pretty certain. Can I actually see that? It was these guys. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? There's no way I'm ever gonna truly get peace with a culture like that. Dang it. Double dang it. I'm trying to figure out what we can move. I mean, we could take the first down there. I think we're gonna have to take the first down there. But I'm not gonna be able to do it this turn. We're still also not getting those 500 recruits we were trying to get from over here. We're not there yet, unfortunately. Yeah, we are loyalty above. Yeah, our loyalty is fine. I think it's because it's unincorporated. And you know what? It might be time for you to be incorporated. You're happy enough. Let's call him up in zone order. Yeah, turn that on and double our recruits.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Air Force research. Nobody that we have, I can tell you that much. Okay, we'll do the same as always. I think we're actually going to go a little higher on discovery here. Charged Gauss. I mean, yeah, sure. I would like our combat armor though. Okay, let's go ahead and develop the rocket launcher. So small rockets, medium rockets, big rockets. Well, the small rockets are already 4,000 firepower. I think that's probably good enough to get us started. These should never be getting shot at. I'm gonna go very cheap on that. And then I'm gonna realize that I shouldn't be doing it here and I should be doing a blueprint. So we're gonna leave that, come in here and make a rocket launcher. Okay, small rockets, minimal steel plating. And honestly, this is probably fine. Could I? Maybe we jump up to 25. Then again, if these are getting shot, we have really big problems. I think we're gonna go on the cheap end. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Soft attack is 1,000. Hard attack is 668. That is not bad at all. Combat cost per combat round. Note round. 66 ammo. Pretty expensive. All right. Yes to that. Yes. Use that. Select. Okay, then this would be a science type position. We could bring in a corporate scientist. We can't because we can't afford it. I'm going to hold off and try to afford that. So let's do a postpone there. We're not in like emergency. Unlike this, which is definitely an emergency. All right, you run back that way. I guess you come that way. And you. And you, I suppose. That's about what I can spare at the moment. Yes, we could take, and I guess we could take you too. All right, that's at least something that can respond to it. Yeah, these first. I'm gonna go as far as I can. You're not leaving. I'm gonna have to strat move those. In fact, these may also have to strat move. In fact, if I built a road here, and then I could strap move you. All right, we're gonna do that. Oh, it's not actually technically connected the other direction. Boo. And we are out of strap move. All right, well, at least we got something into the neighborhood. We also vaguely have a connection here, but I'm not sure this is gonna actually make it. I think that's too far. No, it looks like we're going both directions. Okay. It may not be good for my logistics, but we can do it if we have to. Okay, incoming pain is all I can say about that, I suppose. That's not going to be my favorite. This is exactly what I was concerned about. I mean, as far as attack locations go, that's about as safe as I could have hoped for, frankly. God, that's going to be so annoying. Kind of makes me want to build a group of motorized, but they're going to be so garbage up here. They're going to be so garbage on half of our island. They would be good down here, though. Or mechanized. Mechanized would be fine down there, too. And those darn spiders. Yeah, I hope we can get into position to keep them off of this road. Okay, civ level went up. Tech level went up. Anti-crime unit. We're also getting some GR stuff I'd love to deploy. All right, before we get too crazy, we may as well strap move to exactly where I want to be. Okay, great. That will at least let me put some pinch on them. And you know what? Make a run for that port. You... Okay. Maybe we're going to be all right. It doesn't seem like he's got a lot here. He does have a limit of logistics. It's not like this is a teleporter. So he's only going to be able to bring so much so quickly. Maybe we can just get in there and just end him before it becomes a problem. Yeah. Okay, over here. Unfortunate. Did get a kill though. Yeah, see, this is the oops, I didn't know. Playing the hanky-panky with the lines here. I think it is time for less hanky and more panky though. If nothing else, I want to kill this bulge because we could defend with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like we could use the first alone to bridge that gap, and that would free up 2 units. I'm just debating if I want to do that this turn. Let's think about that. They want enforcement? Dude, Simba, go away. Okay, we didn't get anything for that. Staff council. Okay, I think I need... Okay, I think I want more custom formation points. Where are they going to come from, though? I think I want less of this. 10% posturing, I guess. I guess we'll take our discover down. Something like that. I do really want to get those bazookas added to our MGs. All right, then here, what else we have? A demagogue. All right, we could find and arrest him. I think that's what I'd like to do. Nope, not that. Can I give you a shadow spy? No. Ay. Okay, An official gift. Okay, what if we gave you an official gift? Nope, because our money is getting really low. Okay, try to get him. Critical failure. And we're gonna postpone that. What is going on with my money here? I think we are gonna have to turn off some subsidies. Yeah, we are spending 245 more credits than we've got. Okay, so South Sea Town is one that we can cut back quite a bit on. So South Sea Town, all zone orders. All right, and we're gonna have to bomb this pretty far down, man. We'll go down to like 5 credits. All right, where's the next one? Okay, Rostock and 5-Tron are also getting 50 each. All right, we'll lower this. Public budget. I'm gonna try to keep giving them at least a little something, but we just can't afford this at the moment. Zone order. Okay, so that saves us 100 and something. That is everyone down to 5 or 1 for a couple of them. Okay, we'll see what that does to our income next turn. We are not currently selling anything. We are full pumping. We are scavving, although our scav's going to go away here in a second. Okay, now we have a ton of food storage, so we're not going to be selling any food anytime soon. We are making ammo. We're losing a little bit of power. We were building power up here, right? Yeah, 2 turns left on solar panels. Also seeing that we're having a little bit of civilian problems here. That's probably not helping. 56, okay. We don't have our efficiency drive. $50 political points, combat drug. But just get some credits. You know what? Let's not think too hard about this. I'm much more amenable to that card now that we can... I understand that we can generate points. Okay, let's try to get the scientist that we need.
Aye, sir.
All right, a Cap 1. Well, wow, what a great corporate scientist you sent me. Okay, Cap 3, 43 intelligence, has improv. I think you're probably good enough. Has inventor. I think you're good enough. All right, so Egbert Wolf is going to be our person. Do we have any 0 retirement? We do. For the reserve pool. All right, Zimmer, you are out.
Order acknowledged.
We failed. Try again. Nope, we're empty. Ay. Okay. Do I want to declare? I would want to play that via card, so no. Let's go ahead and roll the turn here. I think I was able... Yeah, look at that. Something else just arrived. Yeah, the sooner we get down there and take out that port, the better. I think he has to repay every time he wants to do that, but we also know they were just throwing around tens of thousands of credits, so that's very worrisome. I couldn't afford to have a transport contract. Once we have one, we can never let it go away, because then we'll lose our logistics and everyone starves. So, yeah. Maybe on these water world maps, maybe that's finally a situation where I would consider making a second SHQ. It's very convoluted once you have multiples, because you have multiple resource stockpiles, and they, resources don't teleport between them. So you either need to logium between them or other ways of dealing with it. It's annoying. Hey, we finished power banks. There is the contract if we could afford it. investor backing. That would be handy. Okay, now I want... Okay, not the type of things I really want to see coming in. I would say... Yeah, our readiness is garbage from the strat move. Hopefully they don't realize that. Question mark. Are we running... Okay, we do have defense. Alright, better than nothing. He's on the way. Yeah, we're not really going to see a lot of movement over here. But I wanted to declare... I think I have to declare this. I don't think I get a choice. Where is my U? Alright, let's go in here. Oh, no. I want to do that. Hold on. Let's actually play this turn properly. Let's do our decisions first. I do need to fiddle with this. So, Air Force Research 10%. That is going to take a chunk out of these, and there's not much I can do about that. 15 and 15. Model design, I think, is going to go down to 10. Staff Council, I'm going to try to keep that at 15. Secret Service, I don't need that many. Foreign Affairs, we could probably take yours a little bit away. Interior, I'd like it at 10. And that leaves us 11%. Okay, we still have one more council to bring in, too. No. Okay, dude. I almost want to get rid of him. He's a faction leader, and he's really annoying. Okay, here we had... Was it Frank? No. Egbert. It was Egbert. Yeah, Egbert. Okay, he is good enough. You are in. All right, our economic, we have we have hydroponics, volcanic, deep core mining, soil reclamation. Okay, none of those are ones I need, I don't think. Because if I remember right, this planet is not good for deep core mining. This tech allows us to gain fuel from the lithosphere, but I don't think so. I think we actually need the gas one. So that's kind of a no-go. Techniques would be really useful for what we want to do. Okay, my military tech, I really need combat armor. I think we're going to go tell them to focus. As much as I hate to do that. Yeah, call him up, discipline focus. And we need to focus on engineering. So we take a huge penalty, but I want combat armor. I want that real bad. Okay, 3 more decisions. Okay, what are we going to do here? I don't think we want that. I don't think we need the water. Our water seems just fine. We have no volcanoes. I don't need water purification. Hydroponics would be nice, but I don't really have any of the big power generators. I mean, I guess we could just flood ourselves with oil plants. All right, we'll research it. We'll research it. It is efficient if we can get the power for it. Major worker strike, we'll just pay that off. Okay, my credits are also going down still. We played the 1,000 and we should have 1,300 something. They want to buy some IP. I'm gonna say yes to that. I would prefer not to sell that off, but I need the cash. Okay, now I'm a lot less concerned, but let's not increase our spending. What did we intake output this turn? 158. Still in the hole. Okay. I'm not loving that. Okay, you're growing towards 25. Now, I could help that along if we built education and entertainment here. Higher quality life, they'll draw more people in. Education would help. You should still be building power. Yeah, 1 turn left. Not building and not building. Working on the apartment, but struggling. I think I am going to continue to grow this out. So we want education. I could use some more bureaucracy, though. You know, this is a relatively... Well, these use a ton of people, though. This isn't the place to do it. Not when I'm struggling to grow to start with. Here would be where that would be better. Maybe we do that? Maybe we do that. Yeah, let's get some bureaucratic. Because right now we only have the main building, basically. None of these other places have built any. So we could actually have a lot more. What turn are we on? 116. Wow. Welcome to the jungle. Okay. This minor nation. They're slavers. We're never going to be good with them. We could try to force it. Yeah, we could try to force it. Okay, so you're either with us or against us. Must have protector or master, right? So we need to have either client or protection. If we were going to make a swing at this, what are the odds? Difficulty 999974. Slavers are never going to take one of these. So I think we're just going to let them know that actually we're tired of them. Those other slaver events we've been getting were because we had a border with these, by the way. I don't know if I called that out. All right, let's scout in with our truck here. Okay, I'm noticing that they have a decent amount of heavier things, buggies and tanks. And we got plenty of recon on that. You go ahead and give him a little tappy tap. We'll see how we do here. Lots of hits, not the most kills. Got some though.
Yes, sir.
Got some. Okay, then probably don't want to use you, so we'll send in those guys. I want to hold that buggy to attack that other section. Okay. Then you move here. You go there. Do it. Not the cleanest thing ever, but better than nothing. Yeah, look at that. Better than nothing. Also, I just realized we didn't upgrade these. Let's do that. Mass upgrade. It can be everybody to the rank 3. And these do seem like they're going to be useful on this front. Oh, you were not who I actually wanted to move. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then the pink, we just want to rotate down the line. I don't want to let them slip around me if I can help it. I'll even do that. Okay, pretty certain they won't be able to get through that. Neither one of you can move. You can. We'll go for another pinch over here if we can next turn. Have another attack. Into buggies, though? Unsupported? Probably not. Am I running... Where's my leader? Where are you at? You. What do you have? Infiltration. 40% on attack and 30% penalty on defense. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't like where he ended up, but that is what that is. Okay, 36 political points left. Resource rumors. Talking to bribe staff to listen information on a zone. You know what? Can I do that to them? No, I can't. Let's try doing it here. Not put her. Okay, I see. Okay, maybe let's try that one. No. Who am I in communication with? Apparently I don't know. Only these two. Oh, we have 0 contacts running. Right, but that wouldn't matter though, because it's contact I care about at the moment. What do we have down here? Trying to enter communication. I'm already in contact, but is that... Okay, here's somebody we're not in contact with. Let's go see about that. And well, hold on. Let's just do one at a time, because I think I could probably double send one I don't want to double send. Okay, this seems like we're okay, but they're gonna pile in more and more troops, so we're not as okay as we would maybe think we'd like to be. I'm just double checking my building. 1 turn left on more solar power. 30 points left. What else can we do? Zone, I think I saw, yeah, some investor backing. Let's pop some into here. Not a friendly zone. I mean, they're a little rough around the edges. I don't know if I'd say they're unfriendly. Okay. In that case, we'll give it to South Sea. If you're going to be like that. And we do want another bronze retirement, 0 retirement. To our reserve pool. All right, you are a cap 1.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, we rolled a 1. Do it again.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, bye-bye. Next, Heath. Cap 2. Okay, you are better. Heath, sorry, friend. You gotta go. You gotta go. I don't have the points for it. Okay. Trying to keep that trimmed up so we don't have just people sitting around being cranky with me all the time. Kind of puts a damper on things, you know? Please don't squeeze out to the north. If you go south, that's less bad. Ooh, okay. We are so unready at the moment that doesn't surprise me. I guess I should count myself lucky that that's all that happened. Okay, good. Okay, they're not going to move anymore. Spooters bounce around, that's whatever. At least for now, they don't seem super aggressive. Killed 20 tanks and lost 300 infantry. Okay, new representative. Militia learns from experience? Yes. New demand. Commerce reaches 61. Some random faction leader. Okay. I mean, that I'd be fine if we did, so I guess I'll take that. No changes there. By population? New. By IP? Yes. About 1.5 credits each. Okay, here we go. We have a new maritime trade house. Let's get into contact with them. Upgrade city? No. Natural born killer. I do prefer the warrior knights. Okay, nothing else we have to do there. Next, before I forget, I want contact. Okay, now we're in contact with a new one. I want to see if there's anything else we can target. I guess we could go this route. Maybe this is better use of my time. Okay, nobody else that we know about. Stock. Size to issue more stock. Okay, that's not what we need at the moment. Okay, we could do a change of heart. 39 ships on Blobus Sea. How do you feel about me, friend? Okay, so they still have 8 shares. Several other people have bought some. They're undecided about piracy. Aggressive expansionistic welfare, greed. Relation is abuse. I think we're going to play that. We got to do something to try to make it so that he's not as able to do this, / we're able to attack him back. So we will do a change of heart. Okay, hopefully I'm doing that correctly. Artemis C. I believe that's something under their control. Okay, we do have some political aid trucks. Let's just hang on to those so we have to get some more tanks, I think. Private investment, are you maybe better? Is not a friendly zone. What is going on here? Is not a friendly zone. Ghostport, I mean, I know they're cranky, but am I just targeting the wrong spot? I think I am. Yeah, I am. I'm just a little too far down the coast.
Aye, aye, sir.
There you go. There you go. There's some money for you. Okay, I would like to do this, but I don't think Simba's up for it at the moment. Do some prospecting stuff. We do have a mother load. Can't really play it at the moment. We could maybe throw some tariffs on him.
Order acknowledged.
There we go. Make sure we're not funding him with anything. Okay, I think that's gonna have to be it. Yeah, some spies wouldn't be terrible. All right, let's get some spies into him too. It's not really gonna change much, but oh, am I not able to target that? Okay, we'll send him there. It'll still help. Okay, run over there, run over there. That's a little on the weak side. Let's do that. Okay, I'm still not in love with that. Replenishments. Okay, I'm thinking that we actually have some in the... Yeah, we've got you guys. I don't want to produce you. I think we have some 3s up here, I bet. You know, we have some 2s. Upgrade the 2s, please. Everyone to 4s. Upgrade. Make sure we're using the proper stuff here. Okay, now you get back in there. You can move up. We didn't get our buggy reinforcements. No, we had some buggy losses. Okay. Produce those. Okay, everyone else is good for now, but we're gonna have losses here momentarily. All right. See what you can see. Okay, I'm actually surprised that we didn't get any kills on that. The jungle, man.
Require support.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. A little bit overwhelming here, but that's okay.
No problem.
All right, move up there. Okay, is what it is on that. Here, my tank's just literally not even able to attack. What's going on with the tank? The terrain is just too bad. Okay, you know what? You're not going to be making very many inroads here. Let's reassign you to that southern front. Strat move you to there. And then we want to put you under the command of the 3rd. So change HQ back to the SHQ. Change HQ. 3rd? What do you have under you, 3rd? The 3rd has nobody under them. All right, what's going on? We're gonna do this game again. Back to the SHQ. Hey, sure, why not? Why not? All right. Yeah, he'll be very helpful down here. Much more helpful than he would have been up there. All quiet on the spider front. I'm gonna chance this. I really would like it if I could find a way to get a surround off here. Okay, what is the problem with you? What's going on? Arm phoning. Let's undelegate that. Yeah, I think they captured it briefly and then I don't know, it reset somebody someplace weird. That probably should be theirs, actually. I see what maybe happened. Okay, zone border. Let's do that. I don't know if that's going to fix it or not, but we'll see. Okay, still working on those apartments. Finish the solar panels. Okay, we need to make a little bit of a decision here. We're losing more food again. Okay, that wasn't the decision I wanted to have to make. We're having problems with workers too. Okay. We need some more entertainment here. We need to raise this civ level. That will help. Okay, so entertainment means vidcom. Alright, so no, I don't have to make my decision. I'm very much thinking about going up to Industry 3 though. We seem to be a little IP capped. Plus we could sell it and make a little bit of cash with that. 12 points left. Leader. 0 retirement. Reserve.
Order acknowledged.
Got him. Okay, we got 1 spare. That's perfectly fine by me. Oh, there's so many guys pouring in here. I can't believe that unit held. I'm pretty sure that's a militia. Yeah, I wish we could peace out with these guys, but I'm not going to even try to do it until we've wiped them out of here. I don't want them to have a standing port next to my territory. Normally, I'd never bother doing that with him, but there's a chance that he just doesn't declare on me again necessarily, because it's not like we share a land border. When he landed originally, it wasn't even like he attacked me. He just landed randomly. We just happened to have to take him out. He did declare on me, though. So it's not like I was the aggressor in that one for once. Okay, suffered no losses. Okay, we did meet a promise. Another entrench. Meritocracy. You might need to go, man. You might need to go. Sabotaging Ghost Point. Just pay that out. They want to buy. It's at like 1.5. I'm not hurting for money at the moment. I'm gonna say no to that one. We do have Overture, but again, I don't want to leave them on my land here, so I would prefer to push them out. Dang it. Alright, not surprising if I'm being honest, but disappointing nonetheless. Now, let's move you up. Alright, here. Go. These are our really crack elite attacking troops, that's for sure. Alright, I want to start spreading these a little bit better. You can't move. You go down the line. You go down the line. You're fine. Alright, what did the supply lines look like? Yeah, we're gonna have problems right there. I think our best bet is a spoke coming from here. We also, at some point, are gonna need to go up that way. Right there would be probably the line. I'm not sure that helps my current problem, though. Let's take that. Maybe we can bring it up that way next turn. Okay, I gotta be careful here. There's a river. I need to remember that. Okay, you can move up. You definitely need to move up. How many turns we got? 1 turn on the VidComp. Okay. We finished the uni. So next would be education or entertainment here. Or just let that ride for a minute and see how that rebalances. I may just let that one ride for a minute. They're not in debt. They actually have a decent amount of money. They're not planning on building anything. Okay, here we finished the level 1 bureaucratic office. I kind of just want to go up. Our power's going up by plenty. Let's just do it. Bureaucratic office 2. And that'll be very, very helpful for a multitude of the things we're doing. Okay. None of that. I don't think I care about that. Could do a cabinet retreat. We could try a Mission Impossible. We actually have exactly what we would need. We could get the shell cams too. Okay, let's try that. We only got 1 point. Unfortunate. But still. That is enough if I wanted to play this. I believe this is going to make our artillery give us some recon.
We'll go.
We'll see about that. Tech. Shell cameras. Gives 1 recon per ranged attack. I was correct. Every little bit helps. Did you manage to finish it? Okay. They got their apartments in. The next thing I would really like over here is actually the truck station.
Yes,
We're going to try. What are you guys building, out of curiosity? Transport hub, and don't bother. All right, go. Oh, I didn't move myself. Oh, so many more things just arrived. That's becoming very worrisome. I wonder if I have enough troops. I was maybe 1 turn still until I have enough for another army. I think we're just going to get another light infantry, so another kind of attacky unit. We haven't really discovered the things I want. The tanks wouldn't be the worst down there, but they're so bad up here that I don't even know if I want to invest in that many tanks, if I can help it. I feel like the number of spiders is increasing too. I'm not loving that. The only bright side is I don't think they have any population to eat, so I don't think they can grow, if I understand their mechanics correctly. Okay, CO wants us to participate. Sure, we would like some research. You want...
Yes,
dude! That guy, man. That guy. No changes on the model council. No changes on that. Okay, next time they ask, we'll have enough to make the change we want to make here, so we'll postpone that. Okay, protest, we will just bribe them out. Marauders in Kracken, we have a pretty good chance. Success. We still lost 1,700 people, just to make sure everyone's on the same page there. Must be bigger? No, not at the moment. Okay, before I forget, because I don't think I moved these properly last time. You two get into there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that is everybody. Okay, the fact that we're seeing tanks here, 60mm high velocity. Okay, I think our tanks are going to do okay. That does kind of make me want to get like a set of mediums, but see previous comments about tanks in this island, I guess, continent. Okay, next turn we'll have enough troops to actually recruit what I want to recruit. Okay, we're working on the truck station. One turn left on that bureaucratic. Okay, how are we feeling here? Are we all chill? They're building stuff. I like that. I think you guys could also get a bureaucratic office. We're still running good on electricity. Yeah, we can pump this quite a bit if we can get these in here. Where is my recon? Do it.
Bring in the tanks.
Okay, that was excellent. No! Spoke too soon. But it knocked him out. Okay, I will still take that. I don't really want to attack across this river if I can help it. So let's get the attack units on the other side of the water. And the defense units can stay here. You can at least provide passive scouting. All right, sure. Let's see how much we actually get from this. Okay, I'm not seeing the recon go up. Is it maybe... I'm not certain. Our recon started at 207 and never moved. We did kill a tank, a buggy, and a motorcycle with that, though. I'm pretty happy with that outcome. Where are my bazookas? Where are you guys? Right here. That's buggies. RPGs should be right there, it says. There they are. Okay. Yes. All right, but I don't want you just to go in alone. I guess we send in a couple of these. There you go.
No problem.
Yeah. They actually, ironically enough, only still got one kill there, but I am trying to like focus them a little bit to get them some XP. Because like I said, I do kind of think that those are going to be pretty good in this circumstance on this world. So getting some nicely made units. What are we up to? Or the RPG. RPG. %. Yeah, we definitely need to get them in some more attacks. Okay, who are you? The 4th. Where's your leader? Can I click all the buttons, please? All right, so you. Oh, okay. Wow. Yep. Okay. Yep. That makes total sense. I moved him over there for a specific reason. That's why he's not up here. Yeah. All right. That will be very vital because otherwise I think we're going to have some big problems. You come back into where you can get some supply. Okay, working on the truck station. That is going to be a pain. We are building. I moved into position here. I'm very concerned I have no units here, but not much else I can do about it. We could use some entertainment points here. Let's go ahead and do that. VidCom. They're getting there. About 13,000 more, and then they'll be ready to grow. Our food is going up. We did finish the VidCom station here. That should help draw some more people in. I think I might need to bite the bullet. Can I do Industry 3? The answer is 4,500. Yes, but yes, but it's going to be most of my metal. I think I'm going to be okay with that. Power will be a little bit of a concern, but we'll build an actual power plant. 5 machines, which we have. All right, do it. Hopefully we can draw enough pop over there that that's not going to be a problem. But I don't think I can hold out anymore. Okay, don't care about those. Private investment, sure.
Aye, sir.
Try to kick them into getting all the quality of life stuff up and running for me. 19 points. Anybody that needs a metal that's really cranky? Below 70. Okay. Simba, but he's already got a medal for sure. He might just need to go. Did you ever manage to recruit anyone into your faction, or are you just literally one cranky man? Where are you at? Factions. You literally are just one cranky man. All right. I think it's time to go, brother. So, a civilian would probably be fine because we're looking for a governor.
Order acknowledged.
You are not it. Okay, let's not go too crazy here. Let's immediately come down here and 0 retirement. Hooper Cobb.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, we'll try again next turn. I don't want to build up a whole bunch I need to deal with. Oh my goodness, and we're already over an hour. Time flies when you're having fun, man. Time flies when you're having fun. So, very unfortunate. I was kind of hoping they would just buzz off. I should have known better. Next time we push them back into the sea, I think we're going to try to sue for peace and see if they'll take it. I would like to just focus on finishing up my island and or getting where we could start expanding over here maybe. You know, I think it might just be free real estate. But if it is free real estate, it takes a long time because we're going to have to get the port, build a town, build a truck station, take some land, build the road, build the next truck station. So it's pretty involved even once we get over there. So I would like to start sooner rather than later. Up here, War Against the Slavers is going fine. It's more of a matter of time than anything else. While I'm talking, I'm also realizing that I need to recruit 1 buggy. There we go. So should be pretty good there. The railroad needs to come soon. I feel like getting the Industry 3 up first, though, I think is worth it. Also, when that comes up, we're going to probably drop at least that metal mine and get some more metal coming, because the railroad is going to be very metal expensive. Very metal expensive. But we don't really have a choice on it. So we'll do what we need to do there. All right, if you are enjoying it, don't forget to leave a like on the video. It helps me a ton. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription today. I'd love to have you back, either here in the comments or perhaps join me live on a live stream. If you want to go above and beyond, you can always leave a super thanks, join me live for a super chat, check out the Patreon linked in the channel info, or become a member here on YouTube. All right, Krakens, good out there, and push them into the sea. I'll catch you in the next one. Double out.